Hello friends, welcome back. In this tutorial, we are going to learn about how to create a toolbar in our own Android application. So toolbar is basically nothing but a simple customizable action bar. Action bar, or you can say app bar. So there is a bar at every end at the top of the every screen in our application which shows a application name and also shows some menu items, one or two, and also the three dots menu items which we click and we get more menu. Now sometimes comes some requirement that we need to customize this app bar according to your requirements, but it's not always possible to match every customization requirement for this app bar, because it comes with a very limited set of functionalities which can customize it. Instead, we can use this new feature toolbar, which makes any type of customization possible. Now there are basically two types of customization we can do. One is a programmatically, that is limited up to certain functionality, and another approach is by declaring our own layout in our layout XML file. That is a very much customizable. So I will, in this video I will show you both of the ways in depth. So make sure you watch till the end to get a clear idea about this. Now here I am in an empty project which just says a hello world. Here you can see in the emulator, it's just a hello program. But if you notice, there is no action bar in this application. This the same project is running and there is no action bar here. Why? Because nowadays whenever we create a new project, Android provides us an activity without action bar. So to verify that, you can just double click on Android manifest.xml here, and you can just see in the theme, it is theme.toolbar tutorial, that is the your application name. If I control click on this one, I go to themes.xml file. In this is that file which has a parent this, and in this parent you can see it comes from material3.daynight.no action bar. So as this no action bar is there, there will be no action bar in any activity, in any activity of your application. So that's the good thing, we don't need to remove it manually. So we can just start adding our toolbar here. So let me minimize the emulator now, and here I don't need to rub anything, instead I just need to add a toolbar. So I just write a toolbar here, and here are two toolbar comes. I need to pick the second one, androidx.appcompat. So I'll set it the width as match parent, height as wrap content, and I'll close this. And I need to surround it with the app bar layout. So here is the app bar layout. I'll put the same constants here, and inside this, now let me put this toolbar I have just created. And now let me add a constant to this app bar layout, constant top to top of parent, and yeah, that's it. You can see here title app bar layout, layout it is showing in the designer view, but it is not showing anything here because we need to give a basically background color to it. That is optional, but I am giving it here to get a better idea. So Android colon background, I have created a color here, color slash purple. So I have given this, and as soon as I have given this, we are able to see the purple color here. So this is our toolbar. For this toolbar, I'll give an ID as a simple toolbar. Yeah, that's the thing we need to do here, and rest of the things we can take care from the main activity. So in this main activity, let me first create a late init var variable for the toolbar, and here I'll initialize the toolbar with find view by id r.id.toolbar. Yeah, this is a toolbar. But if we run our application now, our toolbar might show, but it might give inconsistent behavior, because Android doesn't know that this design of the toolbar we want to use it as a replacement for the action bar. To make Android know that, we have one method set support action bar, and here inside this we can pass this toolbar. Now our toolbar will work uh, as our action bar. So just run our application again and see how the behavior differs. Yes, now we are getting the toolbar as an action bar here, and we are also getting the name toolbar tutorial here. Let's I know this spelling mistake here in the tutorial, but let's ignore it for now. But what here we are getting that the title is in black color, so it is not looking good. For that, I need to change the color of this. So how can I do that? For that, I just need to access the properties of this toolbar. Toolbar dot set title text color, and here I can just write resources dot get color. Here I just need to pass r dot color dot white, and the second parameter of the theme as a null, and that's it. If I rerun the application, then I'll get a title in a white color, right? Similarly, you can also set a subtitle to our toolbar. Here, for that, we can also set it from here itself. Toolbar dot set subtitle. We can directly pass here subtitle, and the subtitle will also come in black color. So we want to set it in a white color as well. So let me do that. Instead of this set title text color, set subtitle text color, and yeah, that's it. Let me rerun the app, and you will see how the subtitle is shown. Yeah, here is a toolbar tutorial, and here is the subtitle. So this type of customization toolbar can provide. One more type of customization I can show you, like we can add a menu here. So let me do a process of adding a menu item. How we can add? So we just need to click on right click on this resources, and here we need to choose Android resource directory. We will choose a menu from here and just click on OK. So the menu directory is created. So I just right click on this one new, and here I get an option menu resource file. So I'll just click on this one, and I'll write menu underscore main, and I'll just click on enter. So I get this menu. I just need to create some items here, and let me create two items here. First one is of home, with the title as home, and icon I need to set. So I have already created two vector assets here: home, person, sorry, three assets, and third one is a filter. So I'll set one is a home. You can see icon appeared here. Let me just copy this one. Yeah, two. And for this I'll be setting a profile, title also as a profile, and drawable profile, I guess. Let's see. Okay, it has a name of person. Okay, so these things are there here. You can see that these two layouts are coming here. So I also have one attribute here, like show as action. So what this means by show as action if room show, and I have created I have assigned a respective icons for these items as well. So if I want to show these items on this toolbar itself, then we can choose from these options. If room, if we have selected if room here, if there is room available, then the items will be shown here, and you can and otherwise it will be gone through this in this menu. And you can also choose an always, so that it will be always shown here, and other types of things here. So let me make it as if room. I'll make both of these okay, not both. I'll keep home in the in the action bar, and the profile in the menu itself. So let me rerun the no, not now. I can run the application. I have created a menu. It is showing up here, but it is just a design time. But Android doesn't yet know I want to assign this menu layout file to our main activity, to our this activity. For that, we need to override two methods here. For that, we can just right click here and click on generate, and I'll select override methods here. We need to choose a method on create, and here we can see on create item, not item, on create option selected. on create options menu. So I'll just click on this OK, and this method I get here. So by overriding this method, we need to inflate our menu in our main activity. So we'll write here menu inflator. This takes a context, so I'll pass a this dot inflate r dot id. I need to get here a layout file, so I'll just get r dot layout dot, not layout, sorry, in a menu file, r dot menu dot menu main. And it requires two parameters. First one, this layout file, and second one, it requires a menu reference of this main activity. So this reference we get from here, so we can just pass this reference here. Sorry, not menu, main, it's a menu. And yes, now our menu is attached to this activity, so our menu will be shown in this activity. Now second, if the menu will be shown, then we also want to handle the click events for this. So for this handling click events, we also need to override another method, that is on options item selected. I'll just hit on enter, and yes, this method auto completed itself. So here we get an item here. This is the item which the user clicked from the menu. So how we can handle the click event, we get this as soon as user clicks on any item. So we just need to compare it with it if item dot item id equals r dot id dot home, no, sorry, home, yeah. And this home is the same id. If I control click on this one, I get redirected to this my menu file. Here it is home. So on clicking on this home, this block will be executed. So I'll just write a toast here as a click home. Yeah, that's it. And else, if, let me copy this again, for the case of profile, if item id is profile, then I just need to make a toast here as a clicked profile. Yeah, now we have handled all the menu items. Now just we can run our application and see how it differs from our previous one. Yes, now we are able to see the toolbar tutorial subtitle, but I'm not sure if it is visible or not. But here a menu item with three dots are visible. So I just click on this one, and we get home and profile. Let me click on this home, we get the toast message clicked home, and the same happens for the profile as well. But there is a problem here. The problem is that these three dots are in a black color. So we are not able to easily recognize them. So for that we need to uh, change the color of this one to white. So how can we do that? Yeah, therefore that what we need to do is just go to our themes.xml. We need to do few things here, and this is the main theme which our app is currently referring. So we need to create a separate style for our this menu item. This is called as overflow menu. So I'll just click create one style. We can name it anything. Let's give it a name as three dots style, and we need to set parent. So parent we can set as a widget.appcompare.light.action button.overflow. So this is the overflow menu, that's why we need to select this parent. And let me close this one. Inside this I need to create item which changes the color. So there is a attribute tint here. So if you are wondering how this tint came, how I know this is a tint, if I open the any vector asset which is created by default by Android, so you can see here color Android colon tint, and this is the color of the asset. So that's why we also can use the tint attribute, and here we can just mention a color as a white. Now this our separate style is ready, but we need to implement that style in our base theme. So I'll just add a item, and we have here attribute action flow overflow button style. So this is an overflow menu and this button is called overflow button. So I'll select this attribute action overflow button style and I'll apply this style here, three dots style. Yeah, that's it. Now it will change a color to white. Let me rerun the application and show it to you. Yeah, now you are able to see that the button overflow button is now coming in the white color. We can easily click on this one and of course these are the clickables. So this was the one way to customize the toolbar in a programmatical way. Now let's move towards second approach, how you can customize this with the help of our layout file. So for that, we just need to go to activity main.xml and here itself we'll declare the everything about the design of the toolbar. So let me close it this way. Here you can implement the toolbar as the way you like you design your common other styles. So let me get the constraint layout here separately. I'll set the width as match parent, height as a wrap content, and yeah, there is separate constraint layout. So as soon as you start doing these things, you start customizing toolbar in your XML. These things, whatever customized you here, these things will no longer be applicable. It will now fully depend on whatever customization you gave here. So what I first want to show a title. For that, I'll make a test view both as a wrap content and I'll constraint it, constraint top, uh, sorry, you can close it like this, constraint top to top of parent and constraint start to start of parent as well. Let me give a text what title we have given it here, like it was a toolbar tutorial, so by default title, and we can give some another title which will be displayed here. So give a custom title, and we can see it changing here. We can customize this like let me increase the size to 25 sp and give it a color as white, and yes, that's it. You are able to see it here. I also want it in a bold, so I can also add a text style here as a bold, and now you can see custom title is coming in a bold. You can rerun your application and see the newly made changes here. So here you can see custom title is here, though we have set a subtitle color here, but the subtitle is no longer coming because it is now fully depending on whatever you design your toolbar here. So that's why only these things will be displayed, but of course this menu item will be displayed. So let's say what I have told before you sometime, this show as action if room, though it is a room here but it is not showing in a icon here. I am not sure why it doesn't work, but for me it doesn't work. But so that's why the solution to this problem is we can create a separate image view and place it here, and we can have it here always. So for that, let me do the modifications in the text view. Let me take one image view here. It will be a wrap content. Let me constraint it to. Now you can add a constraint like however you want to design your toolbar. So I'll add a constraint to end of parent. So I want it basically here, and constraint top to top of parent as well, and I'll add an src. I have created a one more src, a filter icon. So I'll just click here, filter icon, so you can see it here. It has came it has came here. Okay, let me give some type of margin here, margin top, and let make it as a 7 dp, and I'll also give it an id here, filter, and let me rename the application and show you if the icon is showing right or not. Yeah, the filter icon is showing here. Now the icon is no longer a part of this menu item, but it is for the user, it is a part of menu item. So we now how we can access this. For accessing, we don't need any type of rocket science. We just need this find view by id, image view, r.id.filter dot set on click listener, and just put a toast clicked filter. We rerun the application, and if I click on this filter icon, I get a toast clicked filter. That's it. We can easily customize this any type in our any ways in our layout xml file, and we can access it with the help of this simple set on click listeners. So this is the most preferred and most customizable way of toolbar. This is how you can customize toolbar in two different ways. So that's it for this tutorial. I hope now you have a clear understanding about how to create and customize the toolbar in your own way in the application. If you still have some doubts, you can put your comments in the comments box below. I will try my best to answer those. If you like this video, then please click on like, share with your friends, and also subscribe to this channel so that you will be stay updated whenever a new video published. We'll meet in the next tutorial with some another interesting topic. Till then, goodbye. Happy coding.